Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Void War. My friends on the Discord have spoken. They've said cybernetic. And I was kind of leaning towards the cybernetic anyway. Partly because I'm a big stan of the AdMech. And secondarily because... Oop, wrong ship. This ship seems like it was tailor-made. Oh, what the heck? This guy. This ship seems like it was tailor-made for the cybernetic man, the Adeptus Mechanicus guy. They've got the husk rack module, which makes biomechanical workers to man the systems. He's got this one random Corsair hanging out with him. We'll see if we can't get him some more dudes, because he's also got a boarding party. So it would be kind of cool if we could get our hands on a, like a... I don't know what the names of them are, but they're like combat mechs. They have like saws and missiles and shit. We are going to kick it up to Torment 1. So the stock significantly... The merchant stock greater variety, but then solar flares, corrosive storms, and rift storms are more intense. We try to avoid those anyway. So I'm hoping it won't be too big of a detriment. But here we go. We're going to start. We've got one shield. Obviously, the Empire is in despair. We would like to go to the Nexus of Influence. Probably more of the... We're leaning more towards the Shaman than the Ordnance Expert. Because we would rather have more crew to man the systems. And then I'd rather go to the weapons dealer than the mercenary here. And then we'll have to hit the abstract wound afterwards. So let's go ahead. Take us away. Agree to escort them. We're escorting a technocult something or other. They've been added to the map. Oh, a quest, you say? Well, la-di-da. Oh, an outpost of the Raider clans. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. All right, we got some scrap metal. What does it take to upgrade our shields? 50. It'll take 90. 5. Ion storm? Those are worse, is what I've been told. Attack the Imperial ship. All right, what do we got? Husk. Imperial recruit. They've got a single laser and an energy beam, so we'd like to take those offline. I forgot to power up my weapons. Disruptor aimed at the shield. But we would like to fire both. Excuse me. Sub-husk. Who expires between jumps. All right, incoming. Gentlemen, I need you to attack. Oh, never mind. Turn around. Hey, get back here, you little bastard. All right, disruptor, away. All right, one of your weapons is offline. You... Shields, engines, go. Disruptor, keep firing at the shields, and then the laser keeps firing at the weapons. Nice. Weapons offline. Oh, I forgot to turn on auto fire. So we fired the disruptor and followed up with the storm cannon to take the shields offline, hopefully this time. Good. Shields offline. Weapons offline. Back to shields. You can go man the sensors, I suppose? Nice. Yeah, just alternate back and forth. Probably stay on the weapons from now on. Or on the shields from now on, since the weapons are not being repaired actively. Take that. Scrap metal. More scrap metal. Fantastic. Perfect. Level 2 shields, that shall help us. To the merchant? Oh, sorry. One more unvisited node. Oh, right. I was like, why did all my guys just die? Death cultist on a local star. They don't have a boarding apparatus. So let's let our weapons charge up. One shield. Pretty low hull as well, which is kind of interesting. And then they have a disruptor. Alright. Disruptor. Fire. Weapons offline. Our ship is on fire. Vent. Got a lot of dudes. Shields are offline. Be ready for someone to take over. The flames have begun again. Here, put out the flames, you. Oop, you're gonna die. Absolutely not. It was like you're one shot away from dying. No mercy. Scrap metal. All right, let's get out of here. To the shaman. See, this is the guy, the combat husk. That's the dude I want. What do you got? You got a corsair, you got a war seer, and then a death mage. Soul storm. Wow, 3 projectiles that each deal 1 damage to the target ship. Soul barrage. You could go all in on psychomancy. Kind of cool. We don't have enough to hire the war seer, unfortunately, or the death mage. I kind of think maybe we just grab the soul storm and eventually we will get somebody who can use it. To the quest marker. You've arrived in system a short distance away from the penal colony. The techno-priests trailing behind you bristle with anticipation, having nearly reached their destination. Take heed, Commander. Our cognition engines have calculated a high probability of danger. Their warning proves correct as suddenly a pirate drops into real space and begins firing at you. You engage the pirate frigate. Allied crew detected. Sick? Where? Or did he... Oh, he immediately launched... Servo husk. Cool. He immediately launched himself at the enemy ship. Yeah, duke it out with them. Yeah, you're about to die. That's fine. I don't think they're capable of punching through my shields. Although that cannon does shoot really rapidly. So maybe if they time it right, they'll be able to kind of like overwhelm my shield. Just keep firing the disruptor. Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. More scrap metal, more scrap metal. I'm down. Shipyard, asteroid field, another shipyard. I think, well, we wanted to visit the weapons dealer, so we go shipyard. I keep forgetting about you guys. They generate throughout the fight, and then I forget to put them anywhere. You live, so you're not a temporary husk. You get to stick around. Try to remember that as you guys get generated to send you to your room. Fetid rags. Okay. Immune to poison. Well, and it gives us poison DPS. That will only work if we have a poison weapon. But maybe we'll stumble across one. It's possible. Everything is possible with the God Emperor on your side. We got a bunch of scrap there. Weapons ahoy. A penetrator. What makes you... Oh, you pierce shields. I didn't know that was a thing. Retributor. 3 shots, charge time, projectile speed, chance of making fires. You take 2 power, you take 2 power, and a storm cannon 1, which I already have. You also take 2 power. So, like these two? I think that makes sense. And like, you're just better than the storm cannon. If we wanted to upgrade our weapons to get all of you online at once, the first one would be 85 and then 50 more, so like 135. And I know you keep punching out these husks. Don't do that. Honestly, if we shut off the disruptor, you could roll Penetrator Storm or Penetrator Retributor 3, and then you just need 1 additional upgrade. Something to think about. Off we go. DPS in small rooms, kills restore life. Well, well, well. Is this guy ever gonna fight people? Probably not. But perhaps. It would make him a lot stronger against people. If people ever board our ship. Approach the rupture. Alright, the Pit Lord. Alright, fire off the disruptor. The Penetrator is an interesting one here. Alright, he's fired some psychic abilities at me. Alright, honestly, those combat husks being able to take on... Oh! Dude, that's cool! It fires really fast. Yeah, you guys being able to wipe out those, any kind of boarding party is kind of cool. Oh, I missed. How embarrassing. Aha! The claw. Let's switch target. So you don't repair things, you just kind of wander around. Ah, man. Hey, well, the fire doesn't really matter. Stop attacking my captain, you psycho. He's just like wandering the ship. Oh, I forgot to... How long have I been waiting for that thing to fire a single shot to take him out? Ooh! You know? I don't need to increase the game difficulty yet. I've already done that, like, via osmosis. No, via the, what was the level upgrade called? At the very beginning. You remember. I don't. Somebody remembers. Steal some supplies. Nice. I always like using the yellow text. Maybe it would have been better to just straight up kill those people and take their stuff, but we are a techno-cult guy. I kind of think it would be good to lean into that for the first sector here. So let's try that. And then we try to go to the machine shrine because that's who we are. If we do, though, we won't be able to go to the weapons dealer or this guy, but I am pretty happy with our weapons. And I think then we hit this mercenary broker at the top. So let's do that. That's our plan. Nothing. Investigate. Defend the technocultists. And we got scrap. Pledge yourself to the machine god. Okay. Emotion is truth is wrong. Order sustains function seems correct. Confirmed. Good job. Do you feel guilt? No. Failure is data. Human engineer pleads for mercy as they require their dismantling. How do you react? You proceed without hesitation. Awesome. Scrap metal and the machine shrine was activated. You always choose the one that's just like the most cold and calculating. No emotion one way or the other, negative or positive. And yeah. That's how you do that one. Upgrade. And then we need 75 to get the next level. So I think we turn off Disruptor and we go Penetrator, because I feel like the Penetrator will do a better job. High temperatures detected. I feel like the Penetrator will do a better job of punching through their shields. Sweep for an ambush. Energy Lance. Sick. Don't lances usually only cost 1 energy? Heck yeah. 1 shot though. Well, 4 charges is pretty good. I think that's better than the Disruptor. Cool. I don't really need the shipyard, so I'm kind of thinking we like weave through the middle to try and get the most scrap possible. Technicult probe. Hey, we're on the same side, you nerds. All right, Penetrator. You fire. Oh, we can't. Hold on. We won't be able to fire the Penetrator through their shields because they have two tiers of shields. Incoming fire. All right, vent. All right, fire on the shields. Nice. Fire has been started. Close the door. Energy Lance, you hit that room again. More fire. They're trying to flee. I dislike that. I would like to take their engines offline if we can. Oh, they're just dead. Fire in the middle of the ship. A little annoying because it's harder to get the oxygen out of here, but while that's going on, we'll upgrade our weapon room. Now we have 3 weapons online, which is pretty sick. Can you vent? All right, we'll jump before the star burns us. Briefly detect a Gorgothian vessel on scan without detecting you in return. Ionic interference from the nearby neutron stars mask your presence. Pursue! Get him! Goodbye. You aim at that guy? Or no, you aim at that guy, and then you fire at the weapons array. Because this guy is going to become annoying if we don't take it out pretty quick. Oh. I did not realize that door was still closed. There we go. Take out the engines now? I think I missed. Nope, you're dead. I'm liking this array of weapons we have here. It's pretty good. All right, close all doors. Get out of here before the ion pulse hits us. Corrosive gases? I think it's okay to take on the corrosive gases. We don't really need the shipyard. Aberrant, Corsair, Combat Husk, Combat Husk. Okay, well, they're probably going to try to board us. Let's try and think. Take out the ships a little bit. I would like to take this offline, honestly. Ah, I knew it, you dirtbag. Who did they send after me? Was it the Corsair? All right, incoming. I think it's gonna hit. Indeed, it hit right in the. Come back here, you bastard! You dirtbag. I've been saying dirtbag a lot. Oh, I missed. All right, good job, team. Retributor. Gas ahoy. Vent that out of there. Penetrator, you take out the shields. Energy Lance on the weapons again. Done. Well done, squad. Close the doors. Let's get out of here before the corrosive gases come back. What are you? Infernal energy. Dislike. We're going north. Zildvak? Raid the supply station. We didn't get anything. Alright. Onward and upward. How are things doing? Assist in the raid! Yeah! Scrap metal. Easy peasy. Now, we could do 150 to get a third shield, which does seem really good. I am pretty happy with how our weapons are set up right now. So let's do that. 3 shields is just going to prevent even more damage to the hull. Getting a 4th weapon will just end fights faster. Oh, I shouldn't have spent all my money. Well, we're skipping the mercenary, you guys. Who are you? Damaged technical vehicle. Well, we're supposed to be on the same side, but that's fine. Just unload on him. You man the sensor room. Oh, you're already dead. Dang, that does 2 hull damage per shot. Hey, we even got a husk out of the deal. Heck yeah. You can man the sensors for real now. Sensor boy. Let's go here, right in the middle. And we're making record time through the sectors. Oh, nice. Only 1 power too. That's awesome. That's like better than the storm cannon. As you take 12 seconds to charge, you take a little longer, but you fire faster and you take less energy. So, I'm sold. Nice. We've gotten really lucky in our weapon loadout here. Investigate the structures. Nothing but a few skeletons. If we wanted to get that last weapon online, we'd need 105 scrap. So, just keep that in mind. Okay. Violent subspace rifts or the blood cult. Honestly, I'd rather fight the blood cult. The demons are kind of annoying to fight. And then we could go neutral Imperial core worlds. So I think that's the way to go. You drop back into real space, arriving at a sector controlled by the cult of the blood. Da, 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 da. There is crew contract shaman. Ooh, that would be nice though, because I have that psychomancy just like burning a hole in my pocket. I know we're skipping out on the gore shrine, but I mean, we don't really need it. We've already got 2 other shrines activated, so we're like speed running the game at this point. Reactivate armament production. What would that even do? I got a heavy disruptor out of the deal. Takes 2 power to run. 3 ion damage. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I can sell it. And I'd rather have sold 10 missiles into whatever this costs. 30? Yeah. If you had offered me 30 scrap for 10 missiles, I would absolutely have taken the deal. All right, are you? Blood Priest. Servo Husk. I don't really need any more husks running around the ship. Although you are the guy. Blood Witch. So what do you do? Cast a projectile that deals 10 HP damage and hostile curses. Oh yeah, so you got the blood spike. I think I want to stick with Soulstorm. Blood Priest. Mine controls a hostile crew in target room is kind of cool. But I think we go Blood Witch. Because I want to replace her Psychomancy, and I don't think I would have replaced the Blood Curse on the other guy. So Vorza, you are now in charge of doors. Now we've got all of our main systems manned, so that's good. Now we just need 105 scrap to get our other weapon online. I think we go here just in case we need the shipyard. I don't think we will. Got a Berserker and a Conqueror. That's the first time I've ever seen that guy. Alright. Immediately fire your Soulstorm. Does this take out systems, or does it just hit the ship? I guess we're gonna find out right now. You've got 4 shots and a missile. The miss is annoying. We don't want to fire the penetrator until we are able to knock the shields down to at least 1. Okay, good hit. Good hit again. The shields are offline. Prepare for damage. Ouch. Oh, the shields are down entirely. All right, let's hit the weapons. Oh, it does do system damage. That's sick. Missiles. Missiles are offline as well. Absolutely not. You're dead. No mercy from this robot ship. Haha, we got an extra missile, and I think we got 7 extra scrap. No need for the shipyard. We were only missing 2 hull. We're doing great. A lifeboat adrift. I don't think anybody was actually injured, but it's the thought that counts. Blood cult. So we've got a ritualist, Imperial recruit. Actually, only Imperial recruits. I don't think there's any way for me to take this thing unless I kill their crew. Oh, they have level 3 shields. That's rough. What we'll have to do is try to nail them with the energy lance as many times as we can. Oh, and Soulstorm the shield. And then fire the Retributor at the same time. Ow, they had a lot of guns. Storm Cannon 2 will do the job. Alright, Retributor, we would like you to hit the pilot seat so they can't escape. That sucked. Oh my lord. What is the statistics on missing all 6 shots? It's gotta be low. Ow! That's right. Although I hit the... Oh, get killed. I hit the shields rather than the engines, but that worked out. All right, let's get our last weapon online here. Now we're doing pretty good. Now we have the ability to throw... 6 shots at them all at once, and you know, and then the energy lance. Yeah, I think we want to go towards mercenaries here. Although I wouldn't be opposed to having a missile bay either. A siege axe, sure. We'll give that to Zildvak. There you go, my man. Axe for you. You're the only other guy who can carry a weapon, so... Ooh, look at these dudes. Centurions. Do you have any boarding stuff? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And only 2 levels of shields is great. You've got a heat beam and a... Oh, you have a retributor too. You're just like me. Pissed off. Oh, balls. All right, we fire both retributors at the same time. Nice shot. Penetrator on the shields. Nice. Absolutely not. 36 scrap is nothing. Weapons offline and their ship is destroyed. Nice. I think it's a guarantee that you always get more scrap if you don't take the surrender plea bargain. Problem being, if I go to the missile bay, I have to fight the scary guy, which I don't like, because I don't feel like my ship is set up for it. Bloated reagents summon a bloatmite? Sure. I'll give that to Vorza. Followers of Crom? Of course. I know Crom well. Conqueror, Berserker. Shield offline. We're gonna get corrosive gassed at some point. Yep. Ow! Do you have a penetrator too? Oh, you have a missile. Gases, no! The Blood Witch is not immune to gas, unfortunately. Here, you get out of there for a second. You guys go into here. Because I don't care about you. I don't need the Stygian reagents, I don't think. Okay. On to the next position. Zoop. You guys got 1 million people on your ship. Commando. Alright, so we need... Ooh! Fires a beam that damages enemy hull and has a chance to restore your own by an equal amount. That's too wild not to take it. The antimatter bomb is pretty sick. But I think I have to try the Hull Reaper. Put it right in the middle. And now instead of being door lady, oh no, you don't even need a guy to run you. Well, well, well. So I need power. Oops. Power achieved. So auto fire is off. I think I would, because I assume you can't penetrate shields. So I would love to. Yeah. I would love to time it so we knock out their shields and then we go to town with the Hull Reaper. What a cool concept. Reap the hulls. All right, you guys are no good. I've fought you before. It's been a bit of a struggle. Take that. Penetrator, energy lance on the shields again. You're gonna fire things at me, which I don't like. Your shields are still online. Don't fire the penetrator until the shields are down to 1. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, you bastards. Rude. All right, energy lance. Penetrator. The fact that you missed is a little annoying. What the frick? How did the shield... Oh, it's because of this bastard. Can shield an area against a hostile projectile. I hate you. All right, we have a Medusa on the ship now. All right, you missed me with your thing at least. When are you going to be done? How long does this work? All right, fine. I'll shoot whatever this thing is. What is that? Shield charger. Oh, well. Excuse me? You just stole my crew? That's annoying. What the fuck? Get back on my ship. I've never seen them do that before. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here. The last fight I had against these guys was not nearly this bad. Alright, they killed all of my husks and they broke my oxygen room. Alright, you guys are annoying. But we have the ability to warp out of here, so let's jump. Because holy hell. Jeez. The Maw. Ooh. No, we go to the Shrine Worlds. Alright, that's a great first part of the run. Get in here and fix the ship quickly now, before we run out of oxygen. Alright, everybody back to your stations. Good. Okay, cool. That's a good place to stop the run for now. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Void War or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!